Hello students, welcome to the world of combustion, flame and fuels. Combustion is the burning of substance in the presence of oxygen. This reaction always gives off light and heat and hence it is an exothermic reaction. The substance that catches fire easily in the presence of oxygen are called as combustible substance, while those which do not catch fire easily or do not burn are called as non-combustible substances. There, there are at least three conditions which are necessary for combustion to take place. The first one, the presence of a combustible substance. The second one, the presence of supporter of combustion, that is the presence of oxygen. Third one, heat, to heat the combustible substance so that it reaches its ignition temperature. Ignition temperature is the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire. Certain substances have very low ignition temperature and hence they start burning rapidly. These substances are called as inflammable substances. Combustion is basically classified into four different categories based on their rate. Slow combustion is the process where the rate of combustion is very low and the amount of heat released is also very low. Rapid combustion occurs when a substance burns rapidly and it releases a large amount of heat. When no external ignition is required for the combustion to take place and it unexpectedly bursts into a flame, it is called as spontaneous combustion. Explosion is the combustion accompanied by sudden production of heat, sound, and a large amount of smoke. Apart from this, combustion is also classified into two different categories called as complete and incomplete combustion. Complete combustion is the burning of a fuel in the presence of sufficient quantity of oxygen. It releases large amount of heat and usually it produces a flame which is blue in color. Incomplete combustion takes place when the amount of oxygen present is not sufficient. It releases comparatively less amount of heat and the flame produced due to this is orangish yellow in color. A flame is the region where actually the combustion takes place. It is produced by those substances which vaporizes on heating. Flame can be of different colors depending upon the nature of the substance burned, availability of oxygen and temperature. Now we are going to study in detail about the different zones of a candle flame. A candle flame mainly has three different zones. The outermost zone or the non-luminous zone, it is the zone of complete combustion and it is mainly blue in color. It is also known as the hottest zone of the flame. Innermost zone or the dark zone, it is the zone of no combustion or the coolest zone of the flame. The middle zone is the luminous zone and it is the zone of incomplete combustion. When a combustible substance is burnt in a controlled manner, it is called as a fuel. Fuel is a substance that can burn in the presence of air to produce heat. It can be classified into different categories. First, on the basis of the source, it can be classified into primary and secondary fuels. On the basis of their physical state, it is classified into solid, liquid and gaseous fuels. On the basis of their renewable use, it is classified into renewable and non-renewable fuels. The efficiency of a fuel is judged by its calorific value. It is the amount of heat liberated when 1 gram of fuel burns completely in oxygen. SI unit of calorific value is joule per kilogram. The characteristics of an ideal fuel include high calorific value, moderate rate of combustion, moderate ignition temperature, easy to store and transport, readily available and economical, and it should not release large amount of harmful gases. When we burn fossil fuels, it produces carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, oxides of sulfur and nitrogen, suspended particulate matter, lead compounds. These byproducts are actually harmful for the environment. It causes air pollution, environmental pollution, and acid rain. Also, it produces or it is responsible for certain respiratory diseases and deadly diseases in case of human beings. Now, when the flame becomes uncontrollable, it leads into fire accidents. In order to control this fire, we need fire extinguishers. Mainly water and sand are used as fire extinguishers, but they are not a standard way to be used because water cannot be used as a fire extinguisher in case of electrical fires. It can lead to shocks and accidents. Therefore, certain different types of fire extinguishers are developed called as soda acid fire extinguisher and carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. It is non-conductive. It is also used to extinguish electrical fires. Hence, we can control fires using fire extinguisher. So, this completes the chapter Combustion, Flame and Fuels. Thank you.